All right, this is the request, some follow-up regarding Sidra Shukla, and has to do with, this was a request with Hina Khan and Shehnaaz again. I'm going to ask you guys to please be a little more respectful on my channel, okay? I asked very clearly, I speak American English. I'm not going to change the video's formats. I can't help translate things for you. If you don't understand the English, well then I'm sorry. Find a translator. Okay? I am not from India. I will repeat that again, which means I do not speak Hindu. I am not from another country. I was born in the U.S., raised in the U.S., which means I speak American English. I do not speak English from the U.K. So I can't make this any clearer. You guys, some of you, and some of you have been wonderful and supportive, and I appreciate your help. Okay, I'm not taking this out on you, but there are some who I am assuming are still underage of some sort, who are acting very childish, who are being very demanding. I had a lot to do this week, and these are being done at no charge, although I will ask all of you to consider the PayPal donation. $1, $2, I don't care. Okay, this is a lot of my time, a lot of my time. So there are some that have just been, as I said, stop being impulsive. Please think about the questions you want to ask. Do not send me 5 or 10 comments after the other, okay? There's nothing I'm not going to keep repeating myself. If you don't understand, watch the videos again. Many of you keep asking the same questions. And to those saying Shannaz is 26, I've never mentioned her age, which is obviously a language problem with you guys. When I spoke about spiritual numbers, I spoke about spiritual numbers. I never said that she was 33. I never said that she was any of that. Okay? I was not referring to her age. I was referring to spiritual lessons. That is a big difference. So you guys need to pay attention to the video. Okay? Very much pay attention to the video. Some of you are saying, oh, well, when are they going to get married? It's not showing when they are going to get married because she has a life lesson to go through, Shehnaaz, and she has to make a decision based on that experience. So sometimes this is what happens. We make decisions. People will come and see, like, for example, they may be destined for one thing, okay? But they see a reader like me who tells them what can possibly happen if they make a decision, how much they will suffer, what could possibly happen to them. So they take a different direction. Okay? I'm looking for some of Shehnaaz's numbers. They take a different direction. That is the point of tarot readers. We help guide you and find the best possible path for you. Okay? Sorry. We have to help you from taking the wrong decisions that will be a hard life for you. We have to make the decisions. So spiritually, your spirit guides are also going to try to stop you. Is there the possibility? Will she make a mistake? Will she choose the wrong path? Yes, Shehnaaz can do that. So I can't answer you, when will they marry? Because just because you guys have a fantasy that you want to see them married. Seriously, worry about your lives more than artists' lives. They're people too. But you need to kind of focus more on your life than trying to fantasize with something that may not happen. Because you guys are trying to force me to say, yes, they're going to get married when it's not determined yet. Okay, we can change our destiny many times. There are things that are destined, but there are choices. We are humans. We have free will, which means we may know something's wrong for us and we're going to do it anyway. Or we may find out something is wrong because we've seen a spiritual guider, because it's happened to me. I work with other psychics where we check on things because we want to make a decision and we find out what is going to happen. So we change our future. We change our destiny. And Shehnaaz told me very clearly her numbers, not her age. Okay, I'm going to repeat that again. If I see one more post about someone correcting me, do not correct me, because I know what I said, that her age is 26. Yes, I know that. I know she was born in 1993. I'm not stupid. Okay, and quite frankly, I'm really offended with you guys with this. For those of you who have been posting this, I have referred to her spiritual years and her karmic lessons. Plain and simple.
She's in a 5 this year, and next year she's entering into a spiritual number of a 33. So if you don't understand that, that's not my problem. Okay, I'm doing these out of the kindness of my heart, but you guys are becoming a little more demanding and insisting, and it's really starting to get annoying. Now, for the rest of you, who I am sorry, but you guys have read the post and you know which ones have become very annoying. For the rest of you, thank you very much for supporting the channel. Sonali, I appreciate your email, and I'm going to work on those that you requested. I also will email you, since you have been very respectful and supportive of the channel. I will also email you some of the extra ones that you wanted to know, because I agree posting them on public right now when people are not being very appreciative and demanding is not okay. So let's go with the follow-up questions. I'm sorry, but really, I have enough that I'm trying to do to not only guide you guys in your lives, because that's my number one priority, not artists. I really don't care about artists. I have my life to worry about and my clients' lives to worry about, including my family, which should be everyone's priority. Then, these artists, it's like, okay, they have their own problems in their own lives, but for some reason, people want to fantasize on what it is. Well, that's good to have fantasies and creations. But when I don't see something, I don't see something. And I'm not going to repeat myself again over and over because you guys keep asking the same questions. Look at all the videos. And I'm sorry if you don't understand my English. There's not much I can do about that. Okay, that's not my problem. I stopped doing these in English and Spanish on you guys' topic only to try to help. But I'm not going to redo videos. I'm just not. So let's go with Sidra Shukla, whatever his name is, because I cannot pronounce it, and I apologize for that. I already did his numbers, so this is the last time I'm going to repeat this, okay? The problem is I don't have his full name. I know that I was given where he was born, the time he was born, and all that, but I have a feeling that Sidra Shukla is not his full name. There has to be another name to it. Most artists use a different name than what their actual birth name was. So he, at this moment, is, let me see, last year we said 279. He was in a learning plus dealing with relationships and letting go. So he was losing a lot as far as relationships. He just wasn't committing. This year he's in a 28101. Okay, 28. That has nothing to do with his age. Let's get that clear right now. I'm not referring to his age. 281. He's being in a very selfish year right now. He's worrying about himself and himself only. Okay, I'm going to repeat that again. He only worries about himself and money. He's having problems with relationships. All he cares about is himself because it's a 1-0 reinforced by 1. It's him, himself, and himself. That's it. So next year, 2-9-11, he's going to get a spiritual lesson next year. Which means, again, relationship. Which means he's going to, him committing even next year, is going to be very, very difficult. Very difficult. All right? Because, honestly, he really has no reason to. And I don't care if he's 39. It's like someone told me. I really don't care if he's 39 because most men may not even settle down until they're 50, 60 because men have plenty of time. Women are the one who are rushed to settle down and get married because then they come of an age that it's harder to find a man to settle down with. In general, it's not fair, but most women are the ones who look to settle down before men do. Men can settle down 60, 70 years and still have kids with no problems. It's realistic, okay? So let's go with, settling down. Will he settle down soon? Let's find that out. Will he settle down soon? Sidharth Shukla. Will he settle down soon? And I'm going to use 2 decks to confirm, okay? Because maybe that will clarify you guys because I keep repeating myself and honestly, it's becoming annoying when I keep asking. I hate repeating myself. That's just an Aquarius of me that I already answered the question and everyone keeps wanting me to answer differently and I'm not, okay? So again, guys, please have some consideration when you're asking me for things. I don't mind clarifying some things, but when I get these constant messages, you're wasting time where I could be answering other people's requests or other people's questions or adding it to my interactive list, okay? Because that's what happens. I want to make sure that I can cover anyone, and unfortunately when some of you guys just put so many messages over and over or being demanding, no. Okay, I was raised with manners, and please and thank you. That's how it goes. And if you guys don't like what I'm saying, well, I'm sorry, but I'm a very direct person. I don't hide anything. And all my clients know that I will not put things pretty for them. When I have to tell them the truth, I have to tell them the truth. So I apologize. And again, to those of you who have been very supportive of my channel and very, nice and giving me good comments and feedback, I truly appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys to help me grow this channel. But some of other yous need to grow up. Okay. Will he settle down soon? Not possibly. Part of him is being forced to want to, but he still likes having two options. He likes being between several options. So part of him, yes, wants to, plus people are kind of forcing him to, but he's still not even in the mode for that. Until he gets his spiritual lesson, which will probably be next year, where he loses something, that's when he's going to turn around. So I would say not for another year. Not for another year, because until he gets a spiritual lesson, he likes still his freedom, he likes his individuality. But eventually, yes. Eventually, yes. But not within the next year. Not within a year, because he really likes having options, and that's the problem. And here's where it's showing me, okay? Because the universe has to show him a lesson. He likes constantly making new relationships, new friends, new whatever you want to call it, okay? But he also likes to keep safe, which means he likes to have women who he thinks are, how can I explain it, who are faithful, who are those that if he does decide to commit, they will be there for him when he decides. So he likes to play with women in that aspect, okay? He feels the obligation because he's being pressured to, okay? People are telling him to settle down. People are trying to pressure him to settle down, but honestly, he's still stuck and stubborn in his ways. So he looks for women who are faithful, who are noble, who are innocent, who have good hearts, because he figures that when he's ready, he can tell them, because he's really full of himself. He's a little arrogant, okay? And that I remember because his number in his is a 5, which means he has a hell of a temper. Hell of a temper. Very expressive. So he likes women who are a little less than him. That's the problem, because he likes to be in control. So will he settle down? I'm not going to say. I'm getting a feeling of 18 months. I don't know why. Could be an 18th. I just don't see it till next year. I really don't. Because he has to go through a spiritual lesson next year. A spiritual lesson, which is a karmic lesson first. When he goes through that, then he might consider. But he's in December. So that's going to start very soon. It's already going to start. So that spiritual karmic lesson is going to happen. Okay. How will his future and career-wise go? It just gets frustrated. I'm sorry, guys. I just get very frustrated when I keep repeating myself and telling you guys keep asking the same questions over and over. Okay? Because I could be doing more positive interactives than repeating myself. So, I had already spoke about him, but this is fine. I hope everyone will pay attention to this video, and this will close any doubts. And again, I'm not trying to be, negative here, but it's frustrating when I'm trying to explain these things, and I'm sorry, but my English is my English. It's American English. So, will he settle, future-wise and career. What's up for him future-wise and career-wise? Let's see here. Because people are trying to see something that is not there. That, as I've always said, artists are exactly that. Actors are exactly that. They put on a show for people. Yeah, well, I don't think he'll be coming back to the show next year, let's put it that way. And I think that has to do with the number of loss that I see in his lesson here. He's going to have some major change. He's going to lose something. Something's going to happen in that aspect that he's going to change directions, okay? Or directions are going to be changed for him. Because there's a karmic lesson that he needs to learn. And that's going to happen again next year. And it's showing me here that it's a karmic lesson he has to learn. So, because it needs to force him, and here's the other question, to settle down. It needs to force him to learn humility. He needs to learn humility and to stop playing with women. Okay? So it's going to be a major loss for him. Some change, something. It's a lesson he has to learn. And do not feel sorry for him because it has to happen. Okay? But it's something that he's going to go through so that he can settle down. But eventually, once he learns that lesson and he suffers that loss, then he will settle down. He's going to choose between two women. Again, there's two women he's going to choose from. But one, he will find, or he could have possible 2 short relationships, and then he'll settle down. Okay, it's just the way it's coming out. Until he learns that karmic lesson, which will happen next year, which is going to teach him a hell of a lesson, then he will look to settle down. He will have kids, and I do say more than one. He will have kids, and then he will financially be stable again. So he's going to have a rocky year next year. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge because he has to learn to humble himself. He's been too arrogant. So next year he has a karmic lesson that will have a loss. And people are going to start retaliating against him because he's been using too many people. Okay? So get ready for that. Next year he has a hell of a lesson to learn. Will him and Shehnaaz cut ties? Let's ask about that one. Will Shehnaaz and him cut ties? Will they go their separate ways? And I'm going to pull a few oracle ones to confirm my answer. And I hope this ends the doubts that everyone keeps asking me over and over on them. And Shehnaaz cut ties. No, they're not, because she's blind. And she's really hoping that he will, and look how the last 3 cards came up the same. She's really hoping he will turn around. So no, she's going to try to continue to hang out with him for many reasons. No. Because there is a connection with them, but she just, at this point, not as of now. Not as of now. At least for 2 years. At least for 2 years. Let's confirm that. They probably will fight. I'm not going to take that away. But not now. They have it's a friendship connection or a teacher connection or something. I'll verify because someone also wanted to know if they were twin flames. But as far as them being enemies, no, never. No. She has to learn her lesson as well. That's the problem. Yeah, see, here you go. New beginnings. So she's going to have some new beginnings. She's going to go through, she's finally going to get the courage to stand up. But she's also seeing that there are hidden motivations for this relationship. She's also seeing that in a way he's kind of taking advantage of her. Okay? But she's also learning a lot for him, and she has a lot to be grateful for him. So she's not going to step away from him. She's not going to cut ties. Only because this is like, and I said it again, this is like a karmic relation, a teacher flame. Teacher karma here that we have. She's learning a lot from him, and he's there to teach her a lesson as well. And no, that does not mean marriage. Let's get that clear. It does not mean marriage. It means He's here to teach her a lesson, whether it be good or bad, whether it means that she has to suffer to learn that, you know, it's not good to be with a player and that she needs to appreciate a future partner down the road. And again, it's up to her. She's going to have the chance, as I've said in previous videos, to make a decision because something is going to happen. And it's going to be up to her to forgive him. But in general, no. They are not going to cut ties because she feels that she owes him a lot. And quite frankly, she feels him like family already. Okay? She feels like he's family already. So that's a very hard connection to cut. Now, relationship with Hina. Well, let's ask the next one. Sidharth and Shehnaaz, are they twin flames? As I can pretty much tell you, no. I'm pretty sure it's a teacher karmic relationship, which is he's here to teach her a lesson in life. So let's ask, are they twin flames? Sorry, hold on. Let's ask Sidharth and Shehnaaz, are they twin flames? No. They're not twin, but I would say there are soulmates. If you guys look at my videos for soulmates, you will learn out. Are they a karmic relationship? Yes. Were they previously connected? Absolutely. The lovers comes out, but again, it's a soulmate, which is why they have such a strong attraction. Now, let's clarify one thing. Soulmates can be friends. Soulmates can be family. Soulmates can be a child. Soulmates does not necessarily have to do with romance. There are soulmates that are your best friend. Okay? And that's what you have here. But again, the problem with him is that he's very sneaky. So she still has a lesson to learn here from him. But in the end, are they absolutely twin flames? No. I will say some type of soulmate, or a karmic soulmate, but not twin flames. No. They are connected. Okay, they are connected spiritually. Absolutely. But I'm not going to say it's a twin flame. Because see how their backs are to each other? No. Okay, so that's that one. Karmic soulmates? Yeah. Karmic soulmates. That's what I will say. They are karmic. It's a karmic relationship. Which means, unfortunately, those relationships never go really well. Okay? Yeah, it's just, he just really is, well, he's a piece of work. He's something else. All right, will he have a relationship with Hina Khan? Will Sidharth have a relationship with, yeah, he's going to try. He's definitely going to try. But even though I don't know if she has someone, I thought. Doesn't stop him from making a move. I think she has someone. Doesn't she have a relationship? Because it's showing me here. I think she's in a relationship. Or had one. I don't know. Again, I don't follow these guys, so I don't know. But I think that what it's showing me, the cards are showing me, he will try. He's going to try because that's what he does. He tries with all women that he can. And that's telling me right here, he's going to try. See how the butterfly is being attracted to the flower? Yeah, that's what he does. That's what he's famous for. And again, I see someone else here. No, he will try, but I see someone else for her. And he'll take off. He'll take off. Because again, he likes control. That's all there is to it. He likes control. But no, there's someone else who's going to come into for him to play with, basically. Someone else is going to come into his life. Yep. And that person is going to be the person he ends up with, but not Hina. He's going to try. They may have But no, even she is scared of him. She knows his reputation. Even she's scared of him. All right, what else did I have here? Let me check one more. Trying to answer everybody's questions. But again, when I have so many comments, it's so hard. It might be easier just to email me and ask me directly. I think that's it. So those are all the questions I had on them. So again, guys, I am sorry for the attitude, but at the same time, you guys need to be a little more considerate with me when doing these videos, because it's a situation where karma is going to show him a woman who is, wow, a woman who is very, that's going to be his perfect medicine down the road. She's going to be a woman who's very tough, very strong, very controlling, and he will become the submissive one. Instead of him always being in control, things are going to reverse, which might be what his karmic lesson is going to be next year, involving with a woman who's going to use him like he's used women. Wouldn't that be divine justice? But, all right. So again, I apologize. Thank you to all my supporters, and all I can say is, please, for the rest of you, I'm trying to be fair and considerate to answer everyone's request, but so just please be considerate. I don't like to repeat myself because I don't like to repeat myself. So I'm doing the best I can to try to satisfy everyone's request, but it's very difficult when people keep asking me the same thing over and over. All right, thanks.